Hello bros, I'm Contestant Kayo, BroFive production, and next part, Sakura triangle. Start one right here, and load in where we left off. So Kayo just asked us if we thought she was attractive. So, let's see what we're gonna say. She firmly grabs her chest with her hand, cupping both of them. Am I true? They told us all about how attraction works in your world. They say that men like to pay attention to certain things, like these. She squeezes them for a moment before easing her grip and letting them settle back into place. Her cleavage spills out a little bit out of the top of her shrine maiden uniform. What's even weirder is that her face is flushed. Almost like, Turu, are you there? Do you like these things? Well, most men do like the things like that. It's just a part of who we are. Why are you asking me that? I don't know. Just felt like it. She stumbles a little bit. That's funny. I feel weird, Turu. Everything feels distant. She reaches out towards my face. I gently rest it on one of my sheets. Why is my coordination so bad? I needed all of my concentration to do that properly. I don't know at all. This is weird. She stumbles again, gently bumping into my chest. But wait, Kayo. Are you drunk? How did this happen? I don't know. What is being drunk anyway? My head feels all warm and fuzzy. Was it the tea? It must have been. I don't really feel scared at the moment. Scared of what? Saying what I'm really thinking. Everyone expects me to be the good girl, to say the things that need to be said for every formality and every ritual. Well, I say all of this stuff is stupid. Why even bother with it? Well, when people are drunk, they actually say things what they really believe. And they don't actually lie. Even if Kayo actually is drunk now, she's saying what she really thinks. So Naoka is right then? So do you think Naoka has a point? Who cares about the silly snow cat? She can have as many opinions as she likes, but all of them mean nothing. Like that, now she's actually lying. Seeing the usual refined and grateful Kayo stumbling around like this, it's quite a shocking sight to behold. She begins to rub her face into my chest. I like you sent her. Do you? Yes. My nose is very sensitive. It's very comforting, very warm. Almost like they're sinking into a fluffy cloud. I like being around you a lot, Turu. She looks like she's about to pass out into my chest. I want to take a nap right here and now. I can't help but notice how her chest is pressing up against me. But even with that distraction, I had better lose my focus. You can't fall asleep here, you know. Let me get you back to my house. That sounds fine. Take me there, Turu. I feel very tired all of a sudden. Leaning against me the entire time, I slowly walk Kayo back to my house. How am I going to explain this to Grandpa when I get back? Spirits can sometimes have an unexpected reaction to certain food in our world. The tea they drink in the beyond is very different from the tea over here. But aren't they more or less human? Yeah, more or less. There are a couple of things which do quite mesh that well together with the step into our world. As it turns out, green tea makes them drunk. Alright, that seems fun. Grandpa seems somewhat amused by the whole situation. Just another hazard of being priest, Turu. Don't worry about it, okay? I can feel my cheeks flushed a bit, bit as I reflect on it. Oh, don't tell me that she was hitting on you. Don't put it like that. She isn't herself right now. Oh, Turu. The thing about being drunk is that you're more honest with your feelings. For the better or worse. If I were to take a guess, she is starting to like you a lot. Probably more so than you bargained for. Naoki wouldn't be any different either. He's laughing to himself. My grandson might be starting a family sooner than I thought. Now that's going to be a sight to see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Yes, I think they have some feelings like that. But you need to think about where you're going to fit into all of this, right? Well, yeah. This is just how it is. Grandpa shrugs. I think you had better go check on her. I got a few things I need to do around the house. Haven't pulled out those weeds yet. The problem with those damn things is that they come back even if you pull them out. My back won't let me redig the whole area, so I'm just going to have to put up with it. Anyway, off you go, Turu. Let me know how it works out. At the best, I head to my room. There's no Kayo to be seen anywhere. She must have woken up and gone back to her shrine. I wonder how much she will remember when she's there. Taking a seat at my desk, I begin to think about what Grandpa said. Am I really going to fall in love with one of them? That's a question I've been avoiding. Let's say that I would do. What happens from there? Does that mean I'm going to settle in this town for the rest of my days? It's obvious that being a priest at the shrine is going to be a very long-term commitment, no matter what way you look at it. So what will happen from there? Here. What should I do? Well, perhaps I will be able to travel or something. They told me that I just need to be here so that have a beacon which will help them anchor themselves to this world. Once they are anchored to these shrines, does that mean I'm no longer needed? I'm not sure how that would make me feel. Well, it's something I can think about later. How much time has passed since I arrived here? It feels like an eternity has passed. The days went by so quickly that I didn't even notice. Is this what the men mean when they say that the time flies? Kayo hasn't shown up since yesterday's incident. I think I know why. Hangovers are a pain to deal with. Even if she's a spirit, I imagine that what she's going through isn't particularly pleasant. Grandpa said that they were more or less human. So where exactly does the difference lie between them and us? One thing I wonder, if you actually get kids with them, would it be kittens or would it be babies? That's what I wonder. That's actually a really weird thing to wonder. But they're more, they look like humans, so they should know probably better. Be normal babies, but they might have cat ears or cat tails. It's too much to think about right now. It's nice just to lie down and look up at the sky. I still haven't thought about what I'm going to do yet. Maybe I should draw up by Kayo's shrine again and make sure she's okay. The feeling of a hangover isn't a particularly pleasant one, especially if you're experiencing it for the first time. First time I had a hangover, Wasn't too bad. And you might think I didn't have a real hangover, but I did. I felt it, but well, I'm having an easy time coping with things, so wait a minute. I have a strange feeling that my peaceful time to myself about to be disturbed. Is this what they call a promotion? The door to the rooftop burst open. Turho! I know you're up here. Naoko, I had a feeling that you were going to turn up. Did you? Looks like you're becoming an even better medium. Do you know what happened to Kayo? It's a long story, and I'm surprised that you were worried about her. Yeah, it's not that. I'm just curious, that's all. Right. She's just not feeling well. It must be pretty bad. Even if I don't like her that much, it's never nice to see someone get sick. I'm glad to hear something like that from Naoko. I know that she isn't isn't a bad person. Kayo would be the same too. I think the source of their conflict just comes from being unable to understand each other. Actually, if you have a tail, it would be easier to just cut a hole in your pants than actually letting it go down like that. They're slowly been getting better, so I just need to keep providing opportunities for them to talk. Anyway, Toru, Naoko slowly prowls towards me. It's just you and me up here. You're all mine today. I think back on what I saw last time, and my face turns as red as a rose. Ah, you're so cute, Toru. It's amazing how embarrassed you get. But even when you are flustered like that, she comes even closer to me. You get this determined look on your face. And when you speak, you command respect. The spirits of this land will respect you, believe me. That's all well and good, but do you have to be so close? Oh, stop being such a prude. Here we go. She's pouting now. I'm being completely serious, you know. You're so cool when you start taking charge, Toru. Everything they said about your family absolutely true. We must have quite a reputation in the band. You do. You really do. Every other house is jealous of us. I'm so lucky that you have to have you as a priest, Toru. Kay must feel the same as she does regarding that. You know, ever since I saw you, you've been telling me how special I am. But I don't think I've told you how amazing I think you are. Huh? What do you mean? Despite the problems we had along the way, the fact that you were willing to come all this way to another world completely unprepared and knew full well that you were going to be stuck with someone who you don't get along with at all. You must be extremely determined. I was also told by Kayo that both of you went through a rigorous selection process in order to qualify for the Ascension Festival. So I think that you're pretty amazing. Naoki just looks at me. Really? I just got where I was by luck. I'm not anything special, especially not in our house. Just face in the crowd. There's no need for you to flatter me. I like the look on her face, so I'm gonna continue. I don't think that's it somehow. Really? That's all there is to it. I'm not anything special at all. Really? There must be something special about you if you're here. Only people who are most suited for the job end up here, don't they? That's how it usually works, I guess. Since the land reflects on the emotion of its guardian spirit, Naoko was close because she is tireless and cheerful. One thing you have to realize is that while unbending, unyielding authority has its place. Someone who is willing to forget the rules a little bit and take an easy when it's necessary. I think that is why Naoko was chosen. Her personality puts her in conflict with Kayo's approach. But somehow, I believe both of their methods are correct. If this land is going to be guided by prosperity, then both of them will need to attend the Ascension Festival. That is how I feel anyway. So stop it already. You're the one who is amazing, Turu. Her tail is swishing irregularly. She is obviously flustered. It's then that I noticed the strange, enchanted atmosphere returning. But what? Why are you looking around like that? Haven't you noticed? We slipped back into that place. Oh! I'm so sorry. What? What's wrong? As we get closer to the Ascension Festival, our power over the land begins to manifest. But I wasn't expecting this to happen so quickly. The spirits here have readily bowed to my authority, so I'm beginning to gain control. Oh, I think I get it. She must also control the boundaries between our worlds. Since she was flustered, we must have slipped back through without noticing. Well, it's not really our problem. Nothing can go wrong, can it? Well, I'm still a novice at this. We aren't supposed to be really in this territory until after the Ascension Festival. I see. Both of them would have to train to maintain control. Well, don't worry. Come to think of it, this hasn't happened for a while. Is it because of you? Not just me. Kayo has been maintaining control too. This is our duty after all. The local spirits have been really helpful as well. Everyone has been doing their best. Even the black cat. She pouts a little bit. Now I just need to concentrate. Like I said before, you really are amazing, Naoko. Not a good moment to say that. I notice something weird happens around us. It's like a vacuum suddenly draws in on Naoko. She doesn't seem hurt. However... Oh crap. That's most likely to happen actually if someone just got a breast expansion 3 times the size of their clothes. Well, then it's time to save. That's probably one of the most well, strange things. What if they are a patch for this game? Actually, I've uploaded the first uncensored version, but I'm not gonna tell you yet. I'm gonna tell you some in one of the clips of the end of the weeks, or some information clips. I'm not ready to do it yet. I uploaded it yesterday. But at least that was all I had for Sakura Shrine Girls this time. So hit like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. BroFive!